Hey folks, how's it going? It's just a quick check-in because good news, I've actually found a micro SD card that actually works with my new Olfi helmet camera. It's not just a helmet camera, I have got as I said, I do have my knuckle duster holder for it for when I go to Barbados or when I do go to like Calais, which people who've been watching have seen that I didn't get the footage because my 32 gig SanDisk micro SD Ultra did not work. It advertises class 10 and 80 megs per second, but actually, according to Olfi, shout out to them, they tested them. They've had a lot of customers saying they've been putting micro SD cards in their cameras, and they've not been reading properly, not been working. They say they're recording, they don't work. So I sent them all back, and now I've got this 64 gig class 10 micro SD card. I paid a little bit extra for it, but it's great. It tells you exactly what it'll use, what things you can use with it. It does the job. I've tested it. I did record this video on that before, but it was a bit slow to catch up. So I've upped the frame rate from 50 to 60. Hopefully that'll sort it out. I will be using it now a lot more now the light is staying light longer, the weather's getting better. I'll be able to record journeys, record this, record that, have fun. It's gonna be great. My Olfi is good. The only thing is that make sure that if you have stuff on like Wi-Fi on your Olfi or your GoPro, for instance, just make sure that you minimise everything. You don't need Wi-Fi. You don't need to have the Wi-Fi switch on when it's on the top of your head. You can always take it off and watch whatever it is afterwards. You don't need this, that and the other. You don't need every single setting on as possible. It'll drain the battery, and according to the things, the batteries last about an hour and a half if you have everything on. Like I had everything on thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to get amazing quality stuff. Within a 40-minute ride to uni, on my motorbike, I went from full battery, which is 4 bars, to 1 bar, almost turning off. So you don't need Wi-Fi, you don't need this, you don't need that. The only thing you really need is the frame rate, the white balance on auto, unless you know more about white balance, which I'm not majorly clued up on right now. So I've got an auto. The frame rate being at 60, get decent HD like 1080 or 4K if you really want to. The audio, which is my forte in a way, because that's what I'm studying. Put it on like on sensitive and audio, like have it decent, so it's not top, because you're gonna like go to the peak and it's just ridiculous. As long how much sound you don't want all the traffic in the background. You want to be able to hear yourself. You don't want to hear all the traffic, the beeping, all that stuff. You don't want a nice clean shot. As I said, there's gonna be more stuff going on. Thanks again for the 1 subscriber. Hopefully I'll get more. I hope if you like them. If you get any comments, please comment. Tell me any advice. As I say, any advice is good advice. Tell me what you'd like me to videotape. I've got my bikes, my bike, a motorbike, my BMW F800 GS, my car, my BMW 318i. Not a brand new, it's only 10 years old. That I'm going to be using it on. I've got my dash cam, which I'm going to be using soon when I get my new 32 gig things. The top SD card for the Olfi is 64 gig, but if you do 2 hours, if you do a day out, for instance, even if you do a day out on your bike and you get like loads of batteries, like I bought an extra 2 batteries because you go on a bike you go on a ride out with people. If it lasts an hour and a half or an hour and a quarter, you're not going to have any power. You buy 2 more batteries, you triple in the time, so you've got like 5 hours of something like that of recording time. You're not going to record all 5 hours. You're going to get rid of other stuff, but at least you got the option. So yeah, but the memory card will last a lot longer than that. So yeah, Like if you can, that'd be great. Subscribe if you can, that'd be even better. Any suggestions, holler at me. Shout out, as I said, to Olfi. Hopefully, Seen Through Glass, Seb Delaney and Supercars of London will maybe watch this stuff. Give me a shout out. And maybe even I'll be able to, I'd love it if I could go in one of their cars, one of their supercars, because obviously I'm a student, can't afford a supercar. I'm always watching their videos thinking, awesome, I'd love to do it. I even wanted to make a video for that See-Through Glass to be his second crew member, but I live in Manchester, he lives down south. I'm studying up north, I can't, as I could do it. I would love to work with him, but you know, can't do that at the minute. So if I can do it part time, that'd be great. You know, to help him if he ever comes up, I can meet him, etc. Blah blah blah. Anyway, see you soon. Thank you.